Finally, thank you to all the locals and delegates who came here today. And myself, Lalengvar Hmar, and I'm from NGAIBANTLANG Presbytery. And on behalf of Presbytery, I'm going to deliver a speech on the topic of tribalism in Christianity. Okay, let's come into the point. Let me first raise the questions on who the tribals are, where are they from, and what is their status in the Indian society, so and so. Accordingly, in order to speak our topic, which is tribalism in Christianity, I felt that there is a need to have a clear understanding and knowledge of the tribal, their lifestyle, socio-economics, political and religious, as well as educational background. Tribals are groups of people usually staying in a jungle area in a small locality. Illiterate and poor, hardly clad in clothes, and usually dark and frail like me. So they feel pleasure in roaming about the hills, forests, and fields. The tribal's life is simple as they are engaging in hunting and fishing, collection of fruits, nuts, roots, berries, honey, as well as roasted animal as for their non-veg, and the fruits and the roots as for their veg food. They grow in the intimacy of the social atmosphere of his community, and his close association with nature inspire him to lead a carefree life. In the same time, religions also play important role in the tribal organizations. They usually worship a common ancestor, and also nature worship is also common among them. They practice another faith of animism, fascism, and totemism. They are enclosed with environment that they live in a simple life, as the tribalist men are simple, honest, and frugal, and some of them are hospitable too. They are not educated, neither are they interested in it. Here, now looking into the introductions of the gospel of the tribal, Christianity has brought tremendous change in the life of the people. Vidyarthi and Ray have noted that the influence of the Christianity on tribal has begun in the Khasi of Meghalaya in 1813 and Urano of Nagpur in 1850 and Bhils of Madhya Pradesh in 1818. Yes, today I would like to take my stand on tribals on Northeast India. And the absence of single language have created the spirit of disunity among the Northeast India. It was hard for any outsider to come in contact with the region. However, with the coming of the British administrations, the gospel also entered into the region. The encounter between the gospel and the people of Northeast India has brought tremendous change, especially in the life of the hills people. Positive and negative, where there was not sacrifice. Following are some of the impact on Christianity upon the people of Northeast India as well. Now coming to the positive transformations. Impact upon the religious lifestyle. The acceptance of gospel to the tribe of the Christ has brought a great transformation in the life of the socio-economics in the Northeast India. In the ancient days, there were not separated cattle, pigs. They lived together in the same house, in the same place. Now, looking into the present situation, it's entirely changed. They were separate for the settle, poultry, and the house were equipped with a modern feeling, and bathroom, lavatories, etc. And the mode of living has changed greatly. Drinking of rice beer during the festival replaced by the soft drink and tea, from head hunter to soul hunter, from primitive to civilized, from darkness to light, and the people who are the same tribe but in different ways, who used to be at war, brought together as associations and presbyteries. Let me raise one question more here. Why we all here? Why we came here? Yes, we can see the result, right? And coming to the next point, emergence of literature for the people. Christianity and education came to be closely identified in Northeast India. Education is one of the most stronger and best strategies to bringing the informations and the transformations of the tribal of the Northeast India. Education has brought a new opportunity and occupation for the people, and we have come into the education that the Christianity has brought the great that we started the transformations and work of the translation of the book, and many of we organize and produce lots of books of their own language. And coming to the negative influences, Christian values, selfishness, greed, corruptions are rampant among the Northeast Indian society today. We, the Christianity, have failed to impact the Christian values in the community of the Northeast India. Yes, we have felt many times in love, in simplicity, and the procedure of democracy, and the dignity of life. We are all belong to one, that we have to show our life as a good person to everyone. And now, rise and formation of Christ. With the introduction of the Christianity in tribal, many tribal societies have a lot of different church formation took place. Lots of church and more of church have given a more area to tell and to preach and to deliver the goods and the teaching of God. But looking into the present situations, the main aim is totally different. When we look into the core side, this is not the good that we are quarreling each other about the real and not real among the different churches. So we tend to forget that we are one in Christ and we belong to one another. We have to look up the teaching and the life of the Jesus Christ, that we are one and we have to unite in spirit as well as in heart. To end my speech here, I would like to make an appeal to all the soldiers of Christ out here. We are saved to serve. We must have the courage to tell and try the truth, as calling as black, as white as white. So people may see our goodness, and so we can be served God. Thank you.